The environment is not a property that we can destroy. It's a responsibility that we must protect. The tetrabrik is the best container for liquids in the world. Thanks to its irregular form, it can be stacked easily wherever. On the other hand, this container is usually used only once and then is thrown away. This has a negative impact to the environment and makes a spill of resources and energy. In 2021, there were 192 billion tetrabrik packs sold, but only the 16% are recycled and the other 84% end up in the ground, altering the biodiversity of the soil, reducing the organic matter it contains and its capacity to act as a filter. In the water, damage marine organisms and contaminants the drinkable water, and affects the air since it's burned in the landfills.
The ecological impact of tetrabrik is a huge concern. Also, the tetrabrik use has been linked to the destruction of coral reefs as well as the deaths of many animals. The main environmental impact of this packaging is the ability to leach chemicals into the environment. The most common chemical that leaches from tetrabriks is bisphenol A, BPA, which is used to coat the inside surface of tetrabriks to prevent them from sticking together. BPA can cause birth defects in humans and animals, as well as cancer. In addition, the tetrabrik requires more energy to create than glass bottles do. A lot of energy is lost, and that will result in a greater impact on the environment than when packages are made from materials such as glass, plastic, or aluminum. However, glass can be infinitely reused and plastic and aluminum are recycled. Also, this means that it creates more CO2 emissions, which contribute to the global warming.
Greenhouse gas emissions. About 65 grams per 1 liter tetrabrik aseptic. Environmental damage and the effects of climate change are manifested on a local and global scale. This serves as a global motivation for us to act locally and as soon as possible, by starting with simple and easy actions that can help, even if it's a little bit, that there is not so much waste of these materials. Because by turning the tetrabrik cartons on the market into waste, all the energy that went into making them somewhere ends up being waste, which could amount to several hundred megawatt hours. Tetrabrik packets are recognized as having many advantages. However, their use without recycling contributes to the use once and throw away culture, typical of the consumerist model and very harmful to the environment.
Most of the advantages are overshot and rendered useless when the tetrabricks end up in a landfill where they are incinerated, end up in the soil or flowing in the water. Recovering and recycling tetrabricks will add an advantage to their list of benefits and contribute to promote education, energy, solidarity, and environmental respect. However, there are things that can be done to reduce the impact of this product and make it eco-friendly. For example, recycling programs can be implemented in areas where people are likely to use a lot of tetrabricks, such as college.
And some sustainability principles that we offer are: no use tetrabrick if not necessary. Improve the recollection of used tetrabrick to have a better control of the recycling. Make it from biodegradable materials. To put a bin specifically for the tetrabricks to make easier its recollection. Drain off any excess liquid from the product. Rinse the container with water. Drain or let it dry or dry it on the spot. Use the 3 R's: reduce, reuse, and recycle. Compact by crushing or opening one side of this container. And place the containers in a separate bag or bin. But despite all this, the statistics indicate that a job is already being done to try to recycle all the tetrabrick possible. Since 2013, they were recycled 623,000 tons. For the year 2014, they were recycled globally 651,000 tons, and is on the route towards achieving an average rate of recycling in the world of 40%. If we don't recycle the tetrabrick, it can take up to 35 years to degrade, so make conscience and start helping the planet with little actions.